Hey there, friends. Let's talk about something I know is on a lot of our minds these days. How do we stay healthy, active, and full of life after 60? Now, I'll bet you've had those moments, maybe after a doctor's visit or chatting with a friend, where you think, am I doing enough? Should I be taking something extra? Well, today we're diving into a topic that's near and dear to my heart. 6 supplements your doctor wants you to take after 60. And trust me, this isn't about pushing pills or complicated regimens. It's about giving your body the simple, science-backed support it needs to keep you feeling strong, sharp, and truly alive for years to come. Now, before we jump in, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like your energy's just draining faster than it used to? Or maybe you've noticed little things, like stiff joints in the morning or forgetting where you put your keys, that make you wonder, is this just part of getting older? Well, here's the good news. It doesn't have to be. Our bodies change, yes, but there are ways to work with those changes instead of just accepting them. That's where these 6 supplements come in. But first, let's get one thing straight. I'm not a doctor, and you should always chat with yours before starting anything new. That said, these recommendations are backed by research and trusted by healthcare pros worldwide. Think of them as your nutritional insurance policy, filling in the gaps that even the healthiest diets might miss. All right, let's start with the first supplement on our list. And honestly, this one's so important, I wish I could shout it from the rooftops. Raise your hand if you've ever been told to get more sunshine. Pauses, grinning. Well, there's a reason for that. Vitamin D isn't just about strong bones, though that's a big part of it. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at making vitamin D from sunlight, and let's be real, how many of us are soaking up the sun like we did in our 20s? Chuckles. Plus, if you live somewhere with long winters, like me, you're probably not getting enough year-round. Here's why your doctor cares. Low vitamin D is linked to everything from weaker bones and muscle fatigue to a foggy brain and even mood swings. Scary, right? But here's the fix. A daily vitamin D3 supplement, usually between 1,000 to 2,000 IU, can work wonders. And pair it with calcium-rich foods like yogurt or leafy greens for a double boost. Now, let me tell you about my friend Linda. She's 68, loves her morning walks, but last winter, she started feeling dragged down, achy, tired, just blah. Her doctor tested her levels, and guess what? Her vitamin D was practically in the basement. After a few months on a supplement, she said it felt like someone turned the lights back on in her body. She's back to walking 3 miles a day and even signed up for a pottery class. So, if you're feeling that winter slump, even in July, vitamin D might be your missing piece. Next up, omega-3s. Now, I know fish oil pills don't sound glamorous, but stick with me. This is like a superhero for your body. Omega-3s are those healthy fats found in fatty fish like salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds. But here's the thing. Most of us aren't eating enough of those foods to hit the ideal dose, especially as we get older. Why does your doctor want you on this? Let's break it down. Omega-3s are like peacekeepers for your body. They fight inflammation, that silent troublemaker behind arthritis, heart disease, even memory issues. Studies show they can lower triglycerides, support brain health, and yes, even help with dry eyes and creaky joints. But here's my favorite part. Omega-3s are brain food. Your brain is nearly 60% fat, and it craves these fatty acids to stay sharp. Think of them as oiling the gears of your mind. One study found that folks with higher omega-3 levels had brains that functioned like they were 2 years younger. Now, I'll admit, I used to hate fish oil because of the burp factor. Makes a face, audience laughs. But today's supplements are coated or derived from algae, so no fishy aftertaste. Aim for 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA daily. And if you're plant-based, algae oil is your friend. All right, we've covered 2 powerhouses, vitamin D and omega-3s. But before we move on to the next 2, I want to pause and say, don't underestimate the small changes. Adding these supplements isn't about a quick fix. It's about building a foundation. Imagine your body as a house. You wouldn't skip repairing the roof just because the sun's out today, right? Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried either of these? Did you notice a difference? Drop a comment below, I read every single one. And if you're thinking, okay, What's next? Stick around. In part 2, we'll dive into a mineral that's critical for your heart and muscles, plus a gut hero that's been making waves in longevity research. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. In the meantime, take care of yourselves and each other. Remember, every small step you take today is an investment in the vibrant, active life you deserve. I'll see you in the next one.